All right, now let's talk about Thor: Love and Thunder. And I will say, I like this movie. I'm thinking right on straight. I like the movie. Um, oh, please go in. Please go in. But I was like reading reactions. Like I was trying not to read reviews, but it's kind of hard being on Twitter and not reading reactions to the movie. But like people were kind of like lukewarm on it. Like they weren't giving it like totally positive reviews of the movie. So I was kind of thinking, okay, I'll go in and seeing it. I really had mild expectations, but overall, I liked the movie. I actually did like the movie. Like it wasn't the best. Like it's not upper echelon MCU. It's probably mid tier or maybe low to mid tier. But I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I like with what they did with Jane Foster as the mighty Thor coming in. Like they really made that like really good, and they really made her relationship with Thor like better than it was in the first two movies, because that movie, like their relationship was kind of weak. There wasn't much like you would say that much chemistry to it. Oh, there's a goal. But yeah, it seemed like they were just together because they're both pretty hot. They're both pretty odd people, pretty odd, good-looking people. But yeah, in this one they made it make more sense, and with what they did with her, I thought, okay, it was actually pretty emotional. And I'm not gonna go into spoilers yet, but it like the reason, of course, her being able to wield the hammer. Like if you read the comics, you know what's up with that. But yeah, overall, that was good. And people were saying, I heard people saying like, okay, this one has too much comedy in it. I don't know if the comedy wasn't really landing with me or something like that. Oh no. But like I kind of thought Ragnarok had more comedy in it. At least it felt that way for me. And I like Ragnarok better. Like I think I like Love and Thunder almost as well, not almost as much, but kind of close with Ragnarok, because I think with what Taika Waititi did with Thor Ragnarok, having the comedy but still very much having like a lot of emotional impact for that movie. I thought, okay, he did a great job with that one. And I thought he did a pretty good job with this one. And then of course with Gore the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale, I thought they give a pretty good arc for his character. And he was able to portray some very emotional moments for him, and we kind of understand where he's coming from. Damn, that sucked. It's gonna go all the way, or maybe not. But yeah, I thought Christian Bale was good in the role, and yeah, I just think there was a lot of like elements that were rushed with the movie. Like I would love to see more of Gore, I guess. More of Gore. Oh no. Like maybe the movie was just a bit longer. Like I know they probably wanted to keep it 2 hours, but yeah, if it was just a little bit longer, it could have fleshed out Gore's story a little bit more. Could have fleshed out Jane Foster's story a little bit more. I think it would have been definitely a better movie. But like overall, I did like what I got with it. I'll go in. Go in, ball. Why won't you go in? But yeah, I feel like that's all I could really talk about without talking about spoilers. Like there are a couple after credit scenes, and I can't really even talk about that, like with spoilers. But they're actually very, very like integral after credit scenes. At least in my opinion, like they're not throwaway at all. Make that save, baby. Make that save. But yeah, let's jump into spoilers. Because I might have missed something, but let's talk about spoilers here in this. So if you have not seen the movie, go away. Go away and never come back. Nah, just kidding. Come back. Come back once you've seen the movie. But yeah, spoilers here. So Jane Foster, her wielding a Thor hammer. And it's, yeah, because she has cancer. She is she is stage 4 in having cancer, and she uses the hammer to give her power. Oh, we won. Let's go. And then it's from the comics, and I haven't even read the comics, but like, I knew that was like the case, and they went with it, and I almost didn't think they were gonna go with it, like being that way, but it was like they went that way with it, and I thought it really brought a lot of emotions for this movie. I mean, yeah, it was pretty emotional with that, and the way it ended, it's just like they were not like doing a cop out here. They were, but I mean, her coming in the end, of course, and helping out Thor, of course, and her like dying right there. Taika Waititi definitely didn't want to pull anything like, I don't know, crowd pleasing with us, I guess, because yeah. And they said like if she was gonna wield the hammer anymore, because she was like, after they fought Gore that one time, like Thor said like, yeah, if you wield the hammer again, you're gonna die. Like you're too weak, and because like of course like wielding the hammer, like it gives her strength, but of course makes her weaker with the cancer at the same time. And then we see the after credit scene where we see like Heimdall in there. So okay, Heimdall, I guess Idris Elba's still getting the Marvel checks, even though he's also with DC. But yeah, she goes to Valhalla. Yeah, will she return? Because I don't really know much about like Valhalla. I guess I don't know if you like return like to life or something like that, or you're like, I don't know, Force Ghost. I don't know much about that. So if you read the Thor comics, yeah, tell me. You can tell me what's up with that. And Natalie Portman was good. I liked Natalie Portman in this, and I loved her returning to the Thor movies. I thought that was awesome, and just her as a mighty Thor, it was just like, wow, she was amazing. And of course, Christian Bale as Gore. I don't know if I really can go into spoilers for him, because I think I feel like talked about mostly what goes on with him. He ends up coming around at the end, and then Thor having like Thor is now gonna take care of his daughter. So I don't know. I don't know. I almost feel kind of like they shoehorned her in. Like I wish they had a scene early in the movie. Maybe, like I know they had that opening scene where they had her in there. But I wish they would have showed her maybe him having a vision of her. I guess because I don't know. Yeah, her just coming at the end and like Gore saying, "Take care of her." What was that? I don't know. But does that girl become anything? And also, I thought it was a sweet moment at the end where the kids kind of get like the power of like Thor or Zeus or whatever. And Heimdall's son is in it. Heimdall's son is it Astral, I think? I forget his name. But yeah, I didn't really expect that. To see like Heimdall's son. But yeah, that moment with the kids, though, I thought was kind of sweet. Also the scene where they go to Zeus. I also thought that was kind of a cool scene. It kind of didn't go as I expected, because like I thought like, okay, Zeus was gonna get killed by Gore later in the movie. But Zeus ends up being kind of like an asshole, though. I thought Russell Crowe was like, I kind of liked him in it. He's kind of doing something different. He had kind of like a Italian accent. Was that Italian? But yeah, but we see what happens with there. It starts to escalate. Thor that sends like the lightning bolt straight through his like chest, and then they just like take off. So I was like, okay, Thor was the one that actually killed him. I thought that was like definitely didn't expect that. Almost then. Before Zeus is not dead, because we saw in that first after credit scene, like, well, I don't know, was he dying or I don't think I think he was still alive. But then they show like he's gonna send out Hercules to, I guess, try to take out Thor. I don't know. But like Hercules, like in the post-credit scene, is played by Roy Kent from Ted Lasso. Oh, what was his name? I'm blanking on the actor's name, but I was like so surprised to see him in there. But I love him in Ted Lasso, like him playing Roy Kent. But I thought that was like, okay, it might be a perfect fit. He might have to bulk up a bit for the next movie, but I think it's oh shit, no. Oh, I messed up there. Brett Goldstein, that's the actor's name. But yeah, just seeing him in there, I thought it was like kind of surprising. He might be a good Hercules for Thor 5, I guess. But of course, I forgot to mention Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie. I thought, okay, she was good. I always loved Tessa Thompson movies, and she was good as Valkyrie. Yeah, that moment where she was fighting Gore in that scene where you thought, okay, maybe she's gonna die. I don't know, because she got stabbed, but she ends up living. So thankfully, because I want to see more of her. And that fight scene was kind of cool. I like that fight scene. It was like pretty much transition to black and white. That planet was where Gore was like staying. Of course, Valkyrie kind of running Asgard. And I love that Asgard on Earth is kind of like a vacation resort now. Like it even has a golf course now. Maybe like cruise ships there. And of course, you had Korg in the movie. I mean, Korg in the movie had a death tease also. But yeah, pretty much all the rocks on his body just like came apart when Zeus like sent his lightning bolt to him. Except for his face. His face is like what like kept him alive. I thought he was alright. Taika Waititi doing his Taika Waititi-ness in that role. Oh, and those goats, man. Those goats. Like they were both annoying and funny at the same time. Like every time they were like, I don't know, every time they were just like squealed or whatever. Like, I mean, it was kind of annoying, but it was kind of funny. Like, I don't know. For some reason, I got a kick out of it. I know everybody's not going to get a kick out of it. But I kind of did. Thor Love and Thunder, I thought it was good. I actually thought it was a good movie. And yeah, I wouldn't say it was like top tier MCU, but it's alright. I almost liked it as much as Ragnarok. Yeah, you can tell me what you thought about the movie too. Did you enjoy it as much as me? Tell me in the comments. So yeah, another grand winner. Hey, give us the win. But yeah, getting the win like Thor, Odin's son.